I'm Josh Bendick. My wife and I make the wine here at Holly's Hill. Thanks for watching our first video blog. I'm going to start out this time by just talking about the season. It's springtime. Finally, we've had lots of snow this winter. December 7th, I remember we had 1.5 feet of snow, and our power was out for a week. The vineyard's starting to warm up, the weeds are growing, they're getting really long, there are blossoms on the trees and the bees are buzzing around. We generally start pruning on the very top of the hill and work our way down to the bottom. Doing this offers some frost protection, especially down at the bottom. That's where we're prone to freezing because the cold air settles down. So what we do is we hold off and prune everything at the very last minute. That buys us about 2 weeks of protection. And how it works is you have this long cane, which was last year's growth, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut it off down to 2 buds. But before we do that, what happens is the new buds start forming at the end of the cane. And if they were to freeze, it's not as big of a deal because we're going to cut those off anyways. So that's why we wait till the last minute, especially on our Viognier. Not the 2009 vintage, but the 2 previous vintages we lost about half of our Viognier crop. So it's important that we wait as long as possible. In the cellar here in the winery, it's also warming up in here. So what's happening is the wine in the barrels is warming up. That's causing the secondary fermentation to kick back in gear. If it hasn't finished, what will happen is that warmer temperature will get the bacteria going and start converting the malic acid into lactic acid. It's what's called the malolactic fermentation, the secondary fermentation, whereas the primary fermentation is the conversion of sugar into alcohol. Our kids like to get in here with us sometimes also and help. You can see Esme jumping up and down. At least you can see her head popping up into the picture. What we're doing is we're going through and finding all of our favorite barrels and deciding what we think the blend's going to be. What we'll end up doing is making little trial blends, which are done in either 50 or little 100 ml samples, basically about the size of a half a glass. And through trial and error, we decide what we're going to do. Generally, all of our favorite barrels go into the Patriarch Blanc, which is a Roussanne-based blend, blended with Viognier and Grenache Blanc. The first wine that we bottle, though, each year is the Viognier. It's very floral and aromatic and expressive. Even at this young age, it's ready to go. Whereas the Roussanne tends to be really closed at this stage in the barrel. It has real intense minerality, but the fruit doesn't come through until it sits in the barrel for another 1.5 to 2 months. But the Viognier will be bottling soon, and we will be releasing that the weekend of March 20th and 21st at our spring release. The Viognier is going to be paired with grilled abalone, and the Grenache is going to be paired with Thai-styled steak. It's going to be lots of fun, and hopefully you can make it. Thanks a lot for watching our very first video blog. Look forward to seeing you at the tasting room. Thank you.